I going to get my money back?
Of course not.
So you're going to pay for people who didn't save any money, and those of us that did the right thing get screwed.
I think this father got a point. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store, get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime we go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, with the tuition forgiveness, or student loan forgiveness, I think it's a complete scam. I don't understand how anybody think that that's legitimate. And this father confronted fake Indian Elizabeth Warren on this subject matter. I want you to hear exactly what he said, and this is my entire argument about the whole student loan forgiveness. And I believe that this whole student loan forgiveness or whatever the case may be is going to backfire. Some people think that it's going to drive up energy and it's a win for the Bidens, but what about all the people that's like this father? Let him talk. I don't need to talk for him. Roll the clip.
I just want to ask one question. My daughter's getting out of school. I've saved all my money. She doesn't have any student loans. Am I going to get my money back?
Of course not.
So you're going to pay for people who didn't save any money, and those of us that did the right thing get screwed.
No, it's not anybody got screwed. When we
Of
started,
course we did. My buddy had fun, bought a car, went on vacations. I saved my money. He made more than I did. But I worked a double shift, worked extra. My daughter's worksheet is 10. So you're laughing. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. We did the right thing, and we get screwed.
I appreciate
That's
it.
all right.
They turned the cameras off. You see it? They turned the cameras off. Daddy was going in. He was going in. This is why you need fathers. That's why I got this shirt on. This is why you need fathers. Now let's go back to his point. Think about this for a minute. This video don't have to be long. Think about this for a minute. You're telling me that even me, I pay for my master's degree program. Just say that I said I'm going to be a responsible man, and when my son is young, I'm going to save my money. I'm going to work overtime. I'm going to save my money so we don't go into debt, and I'm going to pay for his college. Hoorah. I am a responsible human being. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't need to take no loans from the government. I'm going to do what's right. Instead of partying, instead of buying a new nice car, I'm going to spend 18 years saving my money to put my children through school. And you put your children through school. Versus the other person who say, I'm going to blow all my money. Now I got to go and rely on the government to get a loan because I ain't got no money in the bank. And then at the end of this period of time, this dispensation of time, the government says, if you have outstanding debt, we're going to forgive it. Well, wait a minute. If that's the case, right? Think about this. If that's the case, then why would anybody save money and pay for college? We'll just use the government's money, and some won't pay it back, some will, hoping that the government will give you your money back. You know how stupid that is? They're going to spend $300 billion. Oh, let me say this. Some idiot black woman from, I don't know what news station she was, the dumbest person on planet Earth, she tweeted out that the government is spending the money, not the people. Well, first of all, how do you think the government get money? Your tax dollars. So they're going to take all of our tax dollars, right? I'm taxed, you taxed. I pay for my school, you took out a loan. They're going to take all of our money and they're going to give it to you. They ain't going to give me nothing. They take my money to give to you. They take my money to pay off a loan that you owe. Now how far y'all want to go with this? What about people who paid off that? If somebody still owe a mortgage on their house? Now I know it's a little different because it's a government holding the actual bag versus a private company. But the sentiment still remains. You can't just, it's all a ploy to get you to vote for them. It's not rooted in reality. It's going to cost the taxpayer $300 billion to bail out all these people who weren't responsible enough and who did not save enough money to pay for school. And let me tell you this, you shouldn't get student loan forgiveness if you're not actively using your degree. You shouldn't get student loan forgiveness if you were drunk the whole time and you didn't make good grades. Now, I'm all for saying, hey, we can help the American people out. If you made straight A's, you can get student loan forgiveness. You can't forgive people who just partying the whole time and didn't do nothing. There's people with feminist studies degrees, and they ain't plan on using it, and they were drunk in a frat the whole time. Come on, man. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I think it's the same parallel between this and illegal aliens. Well, what about the people who come here legally? One of my friends came here legally from Australia. He had to wait almost a year and paid I don't know how much money, and his wife lived here. He was married to a woman in America. And he was able to get over here. He had to pay an ungodly amount of money. And he took him over a year before he can get here. But then somebody just walks across the border, and then they not only get in here, they're clogging up the line for everybody that's trying to do it the right way, because you got to process all these people that's illegally in here. And then when you get here, they give you free health care. You don't get free health care if you do it the right way. Free health care, free education. You can vote in local elections in some of these states. Put you up in a hotel. Give you Obama phone. The thing is, then, why would people pay to come over here? They just sneak. Why would anybody pay for their school when they can just get loans from the government that they never pay back? You know, my thing is this. If you forgive $300 billion worth, are you going to forgive in the future? Because what are you going to do? You're going to set up a generation of people that say, I'm not finna pay out my pocket. I'm going to go get a loan from the government. And then I'll play around until they pay it off. Therefore, I'm going to school for free. Okay. And then later in life, they'll realize the taxes is what paying for it. So the taxes go up, and they're not getting it for free. They actually have to pay for some of it over time. But these are the things that I think are winners for Republicans. Even though it may look like they just giving away free stuff, people can understand that ain't nothing free. And the people like that father who saved his money up, paid for his daughter to go through college, he don't get no credit. He just wasted his money. But that's what these people are all about. That's what Elizabeth Warren and them are all about. Steal from you to give to them so we can get their vote. That's all it's about. Anyway, I'm done running my mouth for the day. I ain't slept in I don't know how long. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. You stay safe out there. I'm out.